It won't help your business grow or change the world for the better. Smart people take stupid risks. They know what they are doing and why, and they trust their instincts. This confidence makes them take bigger risks than you or I would. This doesn't mean that smart people are reckless, far from it. Smart people can be just as careful as anyone else when it comes down to it, but their confidence in themselves helps them realize the best way forward for them at any given moment of their lives. Smart people fail more often than others do. You might be smart, but that doesn't mean you're immune to failure. Smart people fail more often than others do, and they learn from it too. Smart people like to read dense prose and prefer books to movies. They also tend to be more critical of themselves, which is not a bad thing if you consider yourself an intelligent person. If you are reading a book, then chances are good that it will challenge your thinking about something in an interesting way. Smart people tend to exercise less. First, they are more likely to be sedentary than other types of people. Smart people tend to sit down more often during the day than their less intelligent counterparts, and if you're sitting for 8 hours per day at your desk or in front of your TV, it can have an impact on your health and fitness level. Second, because smart people are typically more educated than non-smart ones, they know better what healthy eating habits look like and how exercise will improve their lives in general. They also tend not to engage in risky behaviors such as smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol excessively because those things aren't conducive towards living life fully, and even though some may think differently about these things based on personal experience or past experiences with friends who did partake heavily when young adults or teenagers themselves, there is one more difference between smart and hardworking. Smart people have the ability to learn things quickly, which means they can take advantage of new opportunities quickly. They are more focused on results than effort, so they are willing to take risks in order to achieve their goals. Smart people like reading dense prose, such as books or articles written by experts in their field. They want information that will help them make an informed decision about what action should be taken next. Smart people also tend not to watch movies but prefer reading them instead. This helps them stay informed while still having fun at home too. It's important to remember that intelligence does not equal hard work. You can be intelligent and still make a lot of poor choices in life, but if you have the right attitude, then working hard is never an issue. If you are smart enough to know what works best for you and get it done without too much effort or stress, then all the better. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.